with her, do an exam, and she puts in a referral for a bilateral diagnostic mammogram and a left breast ultrasound. It was really awesome, the place that I did it at. The radiologist reads the report right then and meets with you and tells you like what's going on right then. And all I know is this guy, I think his name is Dr. Harris, comes in and he says, so upon your mammogram, it looks like you have some calcifications in a linear pattern, which can be presumptive to early stage breast cancer, something like that. And of course, when people are telling you these things, you don't really know what you're taking in, right? So all I heard is calcium, left breast, linear pattern, maybe breast cancer. Like, okay, whatever. What? Okay. And then, so the mammogram, the ultrasound, and then it was measuring like, so the ultrasound and the mammogram were a little bit different. One was saying it was like 2.4 centimeters. The other one was saying it was a little bit different. One said it was 2 centimeters from the nipple, and the other one said it's 3 centimeters from the nipple. So whatever. One said at the 6 o'clock position, and one said at the 4 o'clock position, whatever, but kind of down there. They then recommended a left breast biopsy of those calcifications to send off to pathology. So I made the appointment for that. And you have to be your own advocate. These doctors and schedulers and nurses and stuff, like, they are doing their best. They're definitely overworked. But you have to make those phone calls. You have to make those referrals. You need to know your body better than anybody else. So, and of course with something like this, and even if it's not serious and you're just like worried about something, like, go. And if you're not happy with the answers you're getting, get it from somewhere else. Keep searching until you're satisfied. This is your body. And so I'm on him, like, hey, let's get this biopsy scheduled. Bam. Get the biopsy. It's a little awkward. If you've ever had one, you're like up on this fairly large table and there's this circle and you're laying on your stomach and your head's like tilted to the side and you've got your boob like plopped in the middle there and they're squeezing it. Of course, if you have a mammogram, yeah, so they just like squeeze all your boobs and stuff. Like, definitely not comfortable, but not painful or anything, right? Just awkward. But so they cleanse the site and apply like just a local anesthetic. And well, so the local anesthetic wasn't deep enough, and I don't know if that's how it goes for everybody, but it hurt like a mother. It did not feel well at all. Shed a tear or two, and they gave me some more lidocaine, and they attempted to get, I think, 6 to 12 samples. And then what they did is you still continue to lay there. They take it and then they take the samples and x-ray it to make sure it's the calcifications. They've got what they need. So they did clean you up, whatever, no lifting over 5 pounds, a little bit of discomfort. Afterwards, my sensation to my nipple has been way off, and it's still kind of like tender to touch and tingly like, and just weird. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to think back. What was the next step? I'm at 10 minutes. I better pause and then start back over. Hey, so this is the recap video for the test videos from the ultrasound, the mammogram, and the left breast biopsy.
I went to all of my appointments by myself, because it really wasn't that big of a deal to have somebody there with me. Plus COVID, and they're not having visitors, and there was really just no point to have somebody extra there anyways. But it's because, I scheduled it like right before work or after work or on my lunch break or whatever. But my one recommendation through all that would be to have a support member, family, or friend to at least be there for the breast biopsy. The place I went was really awesome, very sweet. They had one of the an extra staff member pause from what she was doing, and I didn't ask for that. They just did it. She was in there with me, which was really nice when you're up on the table and your face is, smashed to the side. You're just like staring at the wall and you're really scared. You don't know exactly what to expect. But she was there, very supportive and holding my hand. And so that's, obviously, that would be my one recommendation, is to have somebody there with you if you do have to have a breast biopsy, if they will allow it. And I'm not for sure, I can't really remember who I told as you're going through all of this, because it's just like 1 or 2 months of unknown. You're waiting on test results. You're waiting on referrals to get the test. You're waiting on the test to be ordered or whatnot. It just seemed to take a while, and I can't really remember who shared it with. I know I for sure called my husband and told him what the radiologist said. Hey, I have cancer, Probably my dad, maybe some close family or friends. I can't really remember. But I think we kept it to ourselves for a while. Just wanting to get the answers, like the for sure answers, before we start spreading the word. And that was hard the first couple of months, just waiting, the unknown, wondering, worrying, like, what is it? How bad is it? What do we do with it? What's my outcome? Just a lot of anxiety related around what to expect. An ultrasound, everybody knows what to expect with an ultrasound. Not that big of a deal. Mammogram wasn't bad either. They get a bad rep. Obviously it's awkward. You're standing there, you've got a gown on, but you're, fully exposed in the front. It wasn't painful. It was a little uncomfortable. They're smashing your breast in different views and different ways to get the pictures that they need, but, and the positioning, but it didn't take long, and it really wasn't that bad at all. So I guess that's it. That covers the mammogram, the ultrasound, and the breast biopsy. But yeah, not breast biopsy. I don't know if it was just me, but it did hurt. I kind of, you're supposed to lay very still. They don't want you to move. But when he pulled that first sample, I jumped and moved my body a little bit. Just wasn't expecting to feel that. It felt like he came in up right by my nipple and just like pulled my nipple out the side. Like that's what it felt like to me. And it didn't last long. It just scared me and kind of caught me off guard. Sorry, I've been under the weather lately. Yeah, and it's a loud sound, but they'll, like, before they actually do it, there's a big thud, and he'll let you hear that sound, so you kind of know what to expect with that. But it hurt, and apparently the lidocaine wasn't deep enough, and he put a little bit more in, and then after that I didn't feel it at all. Yeah, took the samples, took the pictures, and a little bit of discomfort and a few minimal restrictions afterwards, but overall tolerable. Okay, I guess that covers that. Thank you. Bye.